What's up, everybody? It is Miles. Thank you for tuning in to
Episode 4
of Miles' Vinyl Reviews. I am your host, Miles Doy. So yeah, let's get into this review. Before we actually do, I'd like to say a few things. First, I got glasses. Why are you telling us this, Miles? We can see it on your face. No need to say it. Second, I have 2 record crates now instead of 1 like you saw in my last episode, which I will leave a link to in the description below. Yeah, so my uncle was generous enough to give me his record collection, and over summer we had a 7-hour trip to Berkeley, and it was super fun and awesome, and I walked away with almost 200 albums. Not kidding. Third, I got this really awesome record player from Audio-Technica. This episode is not sponsored, nor will it ever be sponsored, probably. It is the Audio-Technica LP60, fully automatic turntable, and it's belt-driven. I don't know what belt-driven means. Somebody please explain it to me. So there are 4 buttons that work this awesome machine. This one changes the speeds from 33 RPM to 45 RPM with a single press of a button. It is really awesome. I'm going to take it off at 45. This button is the convenient start button. So basically you just put the record down on the turntable and you hit start. It lifts the needle by itself, goes to the start of the album, and just slowly lowers it down. So there are no scratches, no skips, no nothing. It is an audiophile's turntable, which is why I love it. This third button is the stop button, so anywhere while the album is playing, before it stops, because there's an automatic return feature also, you can just press stop, and it will lift the it will lift the needle off of the turntable, and then go to its resting position, which is right there. And then this button kind of just quote-unquote pauses the album while you're listening to it. If you didn't catch that, I'll do it again. Look at the needle. The needle goes up at this press of a button. Finally, it is time to do the review. This album was requested by a person that contacted me through YouTube. His name is K. Kane. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. And this album, as you probably already guessed from the album's title, the video's title, the title of the album is Blackstar, and it is by David Bowie. I was super sad about his death. So, just a little background on this album. This album came out on his 69th birthday, which is also 2 days before he died, which is really sad. I think it was 2 days. If I'm wrong, you have the ability to correct me on that. There are 7 songs on this album. I think there are 7 songs. 3, and then 4. Yeah, 7 songs on this album, and they are all really good. This album kind of has a jazzy feel to it, not normally like David Bowie's rock and roll kind of stuff. This was more of an experimental album. I think it was part of his kind of like trilogy of experimental albums, which was first The Next Day, then there was a different album, and then there was Blackstar, and then yeah. So it's really sad. So about the album, which I already did. Sorry. Let's look over the contents of the album. So, the back, you can see there are 7 songs. You have to look at the back under a light because of all the light-sensitive ink that is on it, which I think is really cool, by the way. There is a booklet in the album, too, so you can, like, kind of read along, and it has some super awesome graphics, once again, printed in that light-sensitive ink. The actual cover on the album is a die-cut cover, so you can see the actual record itself. Hi, phone. The actual record is the sleeve, which I don't really like about it, is it's really plastic, and it is plastic, and it's really thick, and I feel like it's gonna scratch the album, which I would hate to happen because the album is just priceless, even though it was like $30. So yeah, let's get into the contents of the album.
Oh, I said that already.
This album was, once again, like I said, released 2 days before Bowie died, also on his 69th birthday. and it is musically just a masterpiece. Let's give it a quick listen, shall we? Okay, everybody, so this is the actual Blackstar album itself on my turntable. I'm just gonna play you a little, snippet of the first song, Blackstar. It's the title track. So, yeah, just gonna press start. I don't know why I had that button on. So, yeah, it's called Blackstar. It's the title track. It's a super good song. It's 10 minutes long, though. But that doesn't mean you have to listen to the whole song. My copy of the album's also a little warped, but, In the villa of all men, in the villa of all men, stands a solitary candle. And just for copyright purposes, I'm not going to include the rest of the song. You can listen to it on your own watch if you have like Google Play Music or Apple Music or YouTube. But yeah, I'm also just going to play you a bit of the my favorite song on the album, Lazarus. I'm just going to skip like maybe right there. This is a really sad music video. It's Bowie in a hospital on his deathbed. It's super sad. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Why didn't I skip to the vocal part? Look up here, man, I'm in danger. I've got nothing left to lose. So yeah, that's just it for the kind of quote-unquote sneak peek part of the review. So I advise you to listen to the full album on your own time. Yeah, it's a super good album. 7 tracks, totally worth it. It's like a 45-minute album. You're not going to regret anything. I know I didn't. It's a super good album. Okay, so here's the lyric booklet included in the Blackstar album. I think it's also included in the CD version. It's not on the MP3. It might be available as a digital booklet. I don't know. But, yeah, so let's start. So, first page, these are the lyrics to the actual song Blackstar. Like you can kind of see, it says, in the Villa of Orman, in the Villa of Orman, stuff like that. Then this is a, sorry, I'm just going to tilt this way a little bit. This is a weird design. It kind of looks like a hole in the space-time continuum. Then there's a regular star. Those are the lyrics to a song called "'Tis a Pity She Was, and then that word right there. I'm not gonna say it on this channel because it's not that I'm a wimp or dork, but it's just because I want to keep it clean and some people might get easily offended. I should not have said that. These are the lyrics to Lazarus. That's the title of the song, Lazarus, with the star in the eye. Then those are the lyrics to Lazarus. See, it says, "Look up here, I'm in heaven." It's a really sad song. Also, just fun side note. Not really fun, actually, but side note. I saw a poster for the album on my way out of my local record store, Amoeba Music, in California. Those 2 shapes were included on the album poster. And, yeah, I took a picture of it on my phone, so I'll try to include it in the end if I remember. This one's for Sue, or In a Season of Crime. And those are the lyrics right there with the star. This is probably my favorite page because of that really cool design. I just think it's really cool. It's really hard to see, but in the center of that shape, there's the lyrics to "Girl Loves Me." Like, this whole kind of small paragraph is just the lyrics. Then up here, there's some, like, quantum physics bodywork stuff. Sideways, over here, are the lyrics to "Dollar Days." Yeah. Nope. Okay. And then on this page, these are the lyrics to I Can't Give Everything Away, which is the last song. See, it says, I can't give everything away right there. And then on this page, they're just special thanks, and it's cool. I haven't had time to read all of them yet, but yep. And then last page, a star. So yeah, that's the booklet. Now on to the final part of the review. One more quick thing before I close out this episode. This album has a gatefold design. It has some writing in the light-sensitive ink. Picture of space, picture of Bowie. You can't go wrong with that. Anyways, in conclusion, this album gets a 10 out of 10 on the Miles Platt scale of rating records. It's an awesome album. I advise you to go listen to it on vinyl, CD, MP3, whatever flows your boat, as well as the rest of the David Bowie catalog. Yeah, just go pick this up. I will leave a link to the Amazon page where you can get the MP3 version, the CD version, as well as the vinyl version. I will also leave a link to the Barnes & Noble Clear Edition if you're feeling, like, spicy and, kind of want to, like, kick things up like that. And, yeah. So, shout out to my friend Kay Kane, who requested this record. Thank you so much. Really, it means a lot to me that people actually watch this show. And, yeah. Oh, one more thing. Rest in peace, David Bowie. I am going to miss you, as well as millions of others of your fans. So, yeah. Stay cool. Yeah. So, see you later. Bye.